Mair from Portside in Brighton. I'm 18 years old. I started working with Becs when I was 16, so quite a long time ago. I found Becs through a Facebook page. She was mutual friends with someone of mine, so I gave her a message and said that I needed some help, I was a bit struggling. And just when I was in a full-time sales assistant job, which I wasn't enjoying because I've constantly done performing arts all my life since I was 3 and got diagnosed with a bone deficiency, so I was told I can't dance anymore. So I quit college and everything and got a job full-time, wasn't enjoying it, so I called for help with Becs, and so I went to meet her. The day I met her, we searched up other areas of performing, so not necessarily me performing, but around that environment in the area, and we found events management, which I never went down that route, never thought about it before. And Becs did some research and found DV8 Sussex training course, which I'd never heard of either. And actually that day we went straight to the training course, got on the bus together and went to meet them. They said I could have my interview that day, so I did. They asked if I could start that day, but I couldn't, so I started the following week. I got my place, and then starting the course I was really nervous. I'd never done anything like that before. I'd gone straight from school to college for a month and then a job, so I was a bit worried about it, but everyone there was really welcoming. It was really laid back. It was a lot different from just teachers. It was a working relationship, and the teachers were in events, so they kind of knew definitely first-hand knowledge of what they were talking about. It was a 6-month training course. I started a little bit later than everyone, but they managed to help me catch up. We had the opportunity to do work experience, which I signed myself up for all of them because I wanted to do as much as possible to gain more confidence, because I was quite a shy and guarded person. So I did the Fringe Festival for a month, was helping front of house, greeting all the guests, ripping tickets, cleaning the garden, and got really good networking contacts, the contacts I've still got now, which help me now, so it's lifelong contacts, and I'd happily do it every year. It improved my confidence so much. So I did that. I did Kent Town Carnival, and I was area manager for the assistant there, so that was quite a big responsibility. And then I finished the course with a distinction in everything, which I was really proud of. It was the highest grade I've got ever, so it really boosted my confidence there. And I was qualified as a level 2 to run my own events. So I did briefly, the first event I did outside of any help from training teachers went really well, which boosted my confidence and relationships with venues hugely. And then things went quiet, and I got a message from Becs again to say that the Music College Brighton Institute of Modern Music, which I'd always wanted to go to as a performer and not business, was doing a music business course, which is the level up from what I've just done. And they had an open day, and also for anyone under 19 it was free, which with my money situation really helped. I went along to the open day with my mum and fell in love with it. I was torn between doing performing or doing the business, but I thought to carry on from my events to get my level 3. So I went along for my audition a couple months later and got a place, which I was over the moon about. Family were really proud, which was good. And so I've just finished my diploma in music business at BIM. I've been there for the year, and throughout the year it completely, the knowledge I have now, I've never even knew I could get in my life. It's crazy how much I started off from sales assistant and just knowing how to dance to now running my own events and doing a degree. I got my finished with enough UCAS points to do my events management degree, which is 3 years, which I'm starting next month at BIM. So completely changed my life. I heard of Youth Employability Service before. I knew whereabouts it was, but I just never went there. And the difference between coming into that room and coming out of it that day, I just came out with so much more confidence and so much more a new career path that I never even thought. It sounds really cheesy, but it literally saved my life from being all doing a job that I didn't want to do because I had to, instead of now enjoying and doing a career path that I really want to do, which I never even thought was possible. So it gave me a lot more confidence, a lot more knowledge, a new life really, a new start. I can't thank her enough. She knows that what I'm doing now is completely owed to her.